Drop-dead gorgeous, isn't it? One of the best-kept secrets of Middle England. And when the morning sun turns the nighttime rain into vapour, you kind of hope it'll stay that way. A fine chance.
Brother James, hill climb champion, and Father Jim.
Shelsley Walsh is the oldest hill climb in the world, where maniacs of all persuasions race up a 900-metre track and frighten the animals. It all began in 1905, before racing on public roads was banned. Blame Montague Taylor, who lived at the old courthouse. He was the one who first leased the bridle path to the Midland Automobile Club, the bounder. Motorsport had become a craze among society daredevils at the beginning of the century, and hill climbing was seen as one of the most testing forms of racing. So except for the war years, Shelsley Walsh has gone through this every summer. No one's really complaining, though. It's a bit of action in a sleepy hollow, and it does give the local economy a boost. John and Diane Mann have been doing a nice line in bed and breakfast for 20 years now. John grew up in the house. He was born in the front room, and they once kept the fire pony here. This morning, Diane's been in the kitchen since 6 o'clock, cooking a traditional farmhouse breakfast, but for whom, she's not entirely sure. Let's hope someone shows up.
Well, on a normal morning, you know exactly who's coming and exactly what time they're going to appear. But this morning, because I think it's a special meeting, that I think we did about 18 breakfasts, I'm not sure.
Some come in campers, some come in smart caravans, others come in tents, backs of vans. We get all sorts.
We always get a party from London come, and they cause absolute havoc. You know, they bring us a present every time. I don't know whether it's to apologise for the year before or apologise for what's going to happen this year.
In a disused prisoner of war camp at Clifton-on-Team at the top of this Worcestershire hill, George Bewley, frankly, would struggle to make his million if it weren't for the boy racers.
I manufacture racing two-speed gearboxes here for grass track and long track racing. Mainly for 500cc engines. I've been here 15 years in Clifton, and of course the hill climb's only down the bottom of the road, so we got very interested in that, and I've built 4 cars at the moment. I think the local people accept it. There's a lot of interest in it, and yeah, it's good.
What I like about Shelsley area is the enthusiasm which the locals have accepted the sport, which I think is marvellous, because usually people think, oh, it's a nuisance in the area, but people of Shelsley have always been very, very helpful.
It's all go down in the farmyard. The animals have been shifted, of course, while it's used as the pits, and frankly they're glad to be out of the way. Mingling with the crowds, meanwhile, is another group of local residents collecting money for the 12th century church of St Andrews. Each hill climb begins with a service here, and they pray that it won't end with one.
Because it's been here since 1912, you see, and so we're just used to it. It's natural. In a way, it puts the place on the map. If it wasn't for this, nobody would have heard of the place.
I think the furthest away that one's come is from Australia. I thought that was rather a long way to come just for 3 minutes up the hill.
Coming out of kennel.